Hello, my friends. This is Father Frank Pavone, National Director of Priests for Life, with some thoughts about the canonization of St. John Paul II. I was so blessed to know John Paul II, but the first time I met him, because of my being in the Archdiocese of New York under Cardinal O'Connor, who was a good friend of the Pope, of course, I was able to meet him in 1985 as a seminarian. And I remember when I first saw the picture of the moment that we greeted each other, I realized only when I saw the picture that as I was getting back up from having genuflected and kissed his ring, he was touching me on the cheek. And I must have been so engrossed in the moment that I didn't even realize that he was touching me at that moment. But after that, I had many, many encounters with him because I was privileged to work at the Vatican at the Council for the Family, which oversees pro-life activities for the Church. And in the late 90s, I had multiple opportunities to concelebrate Mass with him in his private chapel, to introduce other leaders to him, to bring some of my Priests for Life team to meet him, to show him various things that we had come up with at Priests for Life. And it was just always a blessed moment to be able to be with him and to receive his encouragement and to talk about the ministry of Priests for Life. I remember one of our first discussions about Priests for Life. The way he said to me, "God bless you and your apostolate for life." And the way he said "for life," I can hear his voice echoing in my mind every day. The way that he said it, because he said the words "for life" with such an enthusiasm, with such a vigor, with the inflection that it was almost like we were at a pep rally at that moment. An inflection that said, this is the fundamental moral cause of our day. Now, I have here in front of me a special book container here with a book in it written by John Paul. It's Crossing the Threshold of Hope. It's the book in which he says that the stance of pro-life is one of radical solidarity with the woman. And of course, that's a theme that we've developed and implemented at Priests for Life. But this book is very special because it actually bears the signature of John Paul II in it. And we have it in a special place here at our office. And this is the point I want to draw out, that now the writings of John Paul, and we have to pay particular attention to Evangelium Vitae, the Gospel of Life, because I served under him in Rome in the years immediately following his publication of the Gospel of Life in 1995, and I know that he considered it one of the most important documents of his papacy. It's one of the most important documents of all time. Now all his writings are also the writings of a saint. And so they bear even a more special weight, have even a more special claim on our attention. So let's go back and be nourished by those documents. Let's rejoice in the many memories that all of us have of John Paul II, and let us pray to him now as the saint, as the Pope of life. Check out our website, priestsforlife.org, for more reflections and information about Saint John Paul II. God bless you.